Hey, Nap.
Yeah.
To make a cauldron tonight, I need to take one of the shade stones out of the guild vault and grab some pots in there. Or not pots, flask. I can make
Yeah.
4 flasks, but I need 4 more.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. I put some powers in last night for AH. We're good.
I need to farm some more marrow root and redstone.
I'll check what my shaman has. I gotta hold on to the things that level his alchemy, but other things I can part with.
What's up?
Marrow Root and Rising Glory.
I have a bunch of shade stones.
I just need 1 shade stone and I need 4 wood flasks to make cauldron tonight.
Alright, Brooks got the shade stone since you need just one. Grab one from him and I'll get you the spectrum.
I can provide more later if needed.
Okay.
I didn't know this, and I wouldn't have predicted this would be the case. But apparently, when Orgrimmar is doing Dance Dance Revolution in the auction house, it doesn't function as an auction house.
You just now found that out?
I'm like, I was in there once for Dance Dance, and I don't think I ever actually paid attention to the auction people.
Yeah, you have to go to the other one.
Yeah, everybody was out in Thunderbluff.
Well, no, you can go to the one in the north end of Orgrimmar.
Oh, right.
But you have 2 of them in there.
Yeah, where the hard shit for the vision was.
It's the stupidest run to a raid ever.
Yeah, that was definitely a time in vanilla when I thought ZG was bad with all the elite trolls, but this is pretty bad.
This is like good luck. You're probably gonna die in the process.
Well, there's even
If
stealth
it is once you
seers.
get inside, you have to run all the way in still. There's no shortcuts.
That's just rude.
On my ass.
Oh, look at that Kel'Thuzad design over there.
Yeah, that started this patch.
Holy shit, Kel'Thuzad.
Thanks, Nap.
I just want to get my flying.
I get the Kenny summoned at the front door. That's just douchey. You done running through the elites yet? There you go.
Yeah. around some towns and stuff and made a 230. By the way, if you make any piece of gear that has the 230 boost, you cannot transmog over it.
What?
Any... There was somebody who's trying to show off his dick that went past my window. Any of the 230 boosted items that you craft, you can't transmog over them, so I would suggest not making a helmet that way.
Yeah, at least not show helm.
Well, true.
Helmet is a domination slot, so you shouldn't do it anyways.
No, it just has a mark through it, and it's like, you cannot transmog this item. I'm like, F you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you shouldn't do a 230 helmet because that's a slot for.
Well,
your
I have to do
jabs.
something. I have a 197.
That's a good point.
I need it for now, and there's no other chest bosses for the rest of the week.
Then why
So-
not you? But you can boost it to 200 or from one of the other crafting marks.
Yes, I have it at a 230. That's what I was just saying.
No, I know, but I'm saying is that's kind of a waste of the crafting mark with the 230 slot, isn't it? Because you need to hold it for a.
I need something for now.
Right. Okay.
And it's the 230 boosts to these things is like super cheap to make. You don't need to use the Quartzite crystals. Those are just for
Okay.
legendaries. That's just for legendary boosting. Everything else is just normal crafting material. So don't worry.
You know, it's funny. Rob and I were talking about flying last week. Like, you know, it might have been T2, but it's like funny that you know, we get flying, but now we're mostly based out of Australia. So what good's flying? Over the last week, I've come to realize that no, I absolutely love flying in old content, especially world bosses. It's like, oh, you want to get to the Bastion robot? There you go. Oh, you want to get to the Maldraxi world boss? There you go, right to him. Avoid all the bullshit.
Everything's surrounded by elites.
Yeah.
Honestly, I spend more time in the original zones than I do in Korthia anyways, because now that I can fly, I do all the world quests for Anima.
Oh yeah.
Well, I find Australia basically throws anima at you.
Yeah, what do you need anima for? Just out of curiosity.
The rest of my upgrades and cosmetics.
And goodies.
Oh, cosmetics.
Well,
Oh,
for the
goodness.
abomination, for the abomination factory from Maldraxi, you can build a mount with anima.
Oh. So I have nothing in that I've seen where I'm like, I need more anima. I have a shit ton, actually.
Yeah, you can always find things to just waste it on, like mounts.
Yeah,
things
what I
like-
was worried about was, that's why I was asking, is like missing, you know, something that I didn't know about that I should save it for or something.
But you can
Ow.
also upgrade your Covenant gear, but it's only up to like 197, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, my Covenant gear is good for like world questing and everything, but it's to the point where my raid gear so far outclasses my Covenant gear. It's just not worth.
Well, why would you use it if you have raid gear?
Well, because my Maldraxi bonuses are
Oh,
like.
the bonus set. I forgot there's a set
Yeah.
bonus on it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait for-
I vendored all of my Covenant gear. I'm not gonna
Me
upgrade.
too. Going for the big guy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
It used to vendor for more.
See, like, look at that 8 set over there. I mean, that's not too bad.
Oh, it did pull those guys.
Oh
It's okay.
This is not
Not as bad as the. Well, okay, it is as
that
bad.
happened.
Okay, it is as bad. I was gonna say it's not as bad as that time Seeker pulled the wrong boss in Molten 4. I forget who he was supposed to get, but who he got was Baron Geddon, where we have to split into the 4 corners for the bombs, and that's not who we were set up for.
You're set up for Shazra, right?
Yes. We were set up for Shazra, and then his pet comes back around the corner with Baron Geddon in tow. We're like, what?
Oops.
The vortex of the harvested calls to you.
Honestly, the pulls in here are a lot easier than some of the pulls in Castle Nathria. But also, we're in a higher proportional gear to normal than we were when we did Castle Nathria normal.
Yeah. I mean, that first raid of every expansion, you probably got a blue in there,
Destroy
a
it
fucking
all.
purple
Leave
that's a
no
purple,
evidence
but
for
it's
these
still a low
mortals to
item level.
find.
In theory, our gear
Operations
level,
are
we should have gone
attempting
just
to
straight to
acquire
heroic,
sepulchre
but
access ciphers. Guardian, you will
I knew the
eradicate
start of this raid tier was going to be a bit weird with Corgi and, you know, a couple other people. I wouldn't have felt comfortable going in on heroic like first week.
I just went for a ride. Be careful.
Well, do consider that Nap had us at Tarabu at Heroic,
Yeah.
and we
So
suffered.
we did do heroic on the first week. Well,
Oh no,
second
I'm not
week,
saying we
but-
should have. I'd much rather do it on normal anyways, just to like see the raid first. But gear-wise, we are at the gear level to be pushing heroic already.
the mains, but
You are.
we're also bringing up some people from the mining. Like we got
Yeah,
the
man.
farm team supplying some people.
Like me, I'm 213.
I'm
213
214.
is gear level for heroic. That was that
1217
that would
now.
be full Castle Nath heroic, which should be good enough gear for heroic in this raid.
You know, heroic gear is like in the 230s here. That's
Sure,
like
but
huge-
but the previous tier's heroic was 213, and that's the standard. Like you shouldn't have to go do other content to do.
Do we have to do these side things, or
I don't think so.
'Cause that guy's got a name.
Yeah, Guardian, the first ones is the boss.
No,
Do you
the
guys
guy
see
to
the
my
orb
left.
in the back? I guess it just disappeared now. Up by the pyramid thing, there's like a golden orb. I was actually doing mind vision on it.
better not be something like a cheat.
I mean, he probably drops a Stygia.
as well, right?
The vortex of the harvested calls to you.
This is the Guardian.
No, the person I became from the transmog.
Oh.
We'll take the Harvester. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm in a cage.
No, it's Bronjam.
Oh yeah, that's Bronze Jam.
It's Blabadooba.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, killing that guy killed the guy that the Guardian was fighting.
Hey, Light, would you be possibly able to do a light? There you go. Never mind.
That was close.
You're lucky you're small, Saul.
All right, so I admit I'm one of the ones who's bad and needs an explanation because work got really bad in the afternoon and I didn't get to do all the looking up stuff I had wanted to do.
All right, I'll describe the fight. Let me just pull it up so I don't describe it incorrectly.
Because
Oh,
first
boy.
I needed a lab computer on the network and the instrument itself, like, by Monday. I'm like, why did you wait so fucking long? Ba-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-la-ba-da-
So the
Oh.
key mechanic on this fight, there's only one phase, is something called Purging Protocol. When the boss starts at 100 energy, when it gets to 0, he begins to cast Purging Protocol. Each cast will stack 100% damage done on the entire raid, and the cast will also destroy all the sentries which
require
are
a
these ads
target.
that he summons. To stop him from casting, the tank needs to take him over to the energy core. But you do want to cast one cast of it first to kill the sentries. When the tank is taking him over to the energy core, there will be a white zone around the core that will reduce AoE damage by 90%. You need to be in that before the tank energizes him. Otherwise, you'll die. And then the energy core will explode, so then you have to run away from it before it explodes. He's got an attack called Disintegration, where he'll face a player and cast a beam that will really hurt you and put a stun and a dot, so don't get hit by it. Then he will summon the Sentry Orbs that will move around the room and throw projectiles at random players. They just spawn after 40 seconds. If you stand under it, you are pacified and can't cast abilities. Got something called threat neutralization, where he'll mark several players and bombard them with a few seconds after inflicting heavy arcane damage. Spread out, and then use defensives if you're targeted. And then it's got something called elimination pattern, which is a tank swap. Basically, he'll sunder the tank, and then the tank will take get a damage increase debuff, and you have to taunt.
Be right back.
And that is the fight according to Mythic Trap. So
Guess gotta see it in action.
that elimination pattern gets worse in different.
Oh boy, excuse
I
me.
believe. In heroic is just the sunder, but in normal it's the sunder, but then in heroic, there's another ability tacked onto it.
Alright. Take care though.
So when the core blows up, it's going to be meltdown. So obviously super close to it, you're probably going to get screwed. But if you're more than 15, you're going to take about 13k damage.
It will damage you regardless, but if you're close
Right.
to it, you're probably gonna get one shot unless you have tank health.
Or light.
Oh,
Light would
excuse
be
me.
able to kind of surprising. Bacon. Rook is close. Distinction's close. Solve there. Somewhat.
Cauldron down.
Here, boy.
Infidels.
Power.
They must be purified.
Sorry.
Fresh hour of that. Give me stone. Where's
Sever
my
your soul
oil?
from your body?
Yo, boy, I'm all buffed up and ready to go.
Ori food time.
I want it.
Oh, well, it's gone.
Pretty sure you shouldn't tell her
I
what
have
to do.
my own food.
Give her both to spin this out.
I don't know why this guy wants to fight us.
Because
5,
Guardian of the
4,
first ones.
3, 2, 1.
Defend ciphers.
It's one phase, so you probably just lost that pull.
Yeah, the guide said I lost that pull.
Kenny, Mojo, and Bacon have bombs.
Dodge the beam.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Elimination.
Cali, light, distinction. I got the Sunder. We got to switch. I guess he does 2 of them.
It didn't hit me though, with it. Alright, gonna let him cast the thing once and then pull him to the core. Get in by the core.
Beware.
Get into the
Link
circle.
established.
They
The
must be
Guardian
purified.
will be empowered.
Spread out around the circle to give him
Charge
burn.
depleted.
Meltdown, get away from it.
In progress.
Beware.
That's the beam.
Alright, that's the whole fight pretty much.
It's a lot of ouchie.
Elimination initiated.
It's like a slow enrage with the cores.
Yeah, this fight is a DPS trick.
I died.
Beware.
Watch that beam. Bombs.
Get ready to get into the circle.
I'll go for the one behind me, unmarked.
Beware. Beware.
Oh, nice.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Spread those bombs out.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Scout's about ready to take those double suns at the gap.
Domination initiated.
So, alright, I guess it's one of those ones like Biffa, where it's one tank takes one Sunder and then the other one takes the other Sunder. I didn't know it was a double cast like that.
Get ready to get into the circle. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but
Beware. I will sever your soul from beware.
That was like an untenable amount of damage.
Link established. The Guardian
Get out with
will
the
be
meltdown.
empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Boy, does it hurt.
Well, I think the tanks can fix our stuff. The existing tank takes the first Sunder, and then there's got to be a quick taunt in between Sunders. Flop.
Definitely don't envy the healers.
Yeah, I mean, I was at 11k heals per second at one point. People are still dying.
Just owie, owie, owie.
Ciphers defended.
still 35%.
Return into dormancy.
Would have been lower if we didn't have so many.
And
deaths.
actually, Nap, I did taunt in between. It doesn't work. He's still gonna hit you with it. You have to pop a defensive.
Okay.
This would be a beast of a fight for discipline, but I'm not very talented in discipline.
I mean, I'll still try to taunt him in between, but last time he just hit you twice anyways.
Sweet, another flask.
Will we get another boss down tonight? Progression? What?
Every fight is don't fall off the edge.
I have new matches in Facebook dating.
Is it easy to avoid the edge on this one? I mean, it's tanks. We're right in the center. I don't know how that is.
Be good.
No, I'm just making a point about all the fights.
I guess for this one, if possible, if you can clump up, the more clumped you are, the easier it'll be for us.
Paradise Bomb.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
why
Medieval
fight-
Times is hiring squires.
Ooh.
I want that job.
Orion Saw food.
I think I'm too old now.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
come
food.
I
I'm
can't
almost-
click because all the tanks have their fucking shields on the feast.
I don't have a shield on the feast.
Two
Wait,
people have their shields on the feast.
Which tank takes aggro first?
Me. So, while we're waiting for Bacon, let's discuss the sexist elephant in the room who heard the news.
What?
I'm very
spicy one up.
disappointed. No, Blizzard basically has had the same culture as Riot, and very disappointing.
Say it ain't so.
I mean, to read that somebody was so harassed that they killed themselves on a work trip is out. And I don't think this is like performative wokeism. I mean, there is now a legal case against Blizzard, so
It's been a
that's
3-year investigation too.
yeah, that's so Wolf and Mojo and I talked a lot about this today, and I was saying like I want to believe this is when Activision got involved, that it's maybe like Activision's money douche bro culture, and there was the counter argument that no, if it's this steeped, it probably existed back when we considered Blizzard good, and that's really disappointing to think about.
Taking a page out of Zoe Quinn there.
I'm blocked by
not
her
good.
on Twitter.
You're a rotten bitch.
I wear that one as a merit badge that she blocked me.
Good.
She's a grifter.
She's an evil, nasty witch.
Hey guys, I need more money for my game. Why? Well, I went to Japan and I stayed in a luxurious spa hotel.
I drove a guy to suicide.
Oh yeah, I believe that fully about Alex Boloco.
And I'm the victim.
She was never a victim.
Shut up, you nasty whore.
If so, Candace, who I do not like, Candace claims that she's right because of Zoe Quinn bullying her. I got the other Zoe, Zoe Berger, Zombie Unicorn, to block me too. Oh, apparently. Who's been experimental enough to get their Windows up to Windows 11 so far?
Nope. I've
Can't
seen
risk it.
pretty disappointing.
11's disappointing?
It just looks like 10 with some few little tiny widget changes and file explorer changes.
Well, we're going to get one of the storage options that they said is only going to be 11, but it's going to be 10 now, the direct storage option, so that if you have a game on an SSD or an NVMe, they're going to bypass the CPU and GPU, so you can access it much faster.
Well, the final product remains to be seen still. Are they aiming for like September or October or something?
Yeah, my main PC has a secure boot issue that 11 doesn't like. I don't think it's a TPM chip issue, it's a secure boot issue.
I have many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Speaking of, apparently Microsoft made its own Linux distro.
That's just funky.
That's weird. People are like, check Steve Ballmer, see if he's okay. Yeah, it's just most of us consumers hadn't heard of it, Taden.
Kenny developed, so he would know.
Oh, yeah, well, he has to keep on top of that kind of thing. It's networking.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defend ciphers. Sentry materialized.
Bloodlust.
Spread out the discard.
Ori
Dismantle.
Watch out for the beam.
Yeah, my dumbass still right in there.
Elimination initiated.
You got it.
Okay, I did get the thunder.
Oh, I took 2.
Yeah,
And you took
it's
2.
an AoE,
Yeah.
It's anybody that's within 6 yards of the person that's getting hit.
Okay.
All right, so get ready, because this one's the one that stays out. Oh, Scott's going green. Now in. In.
Link established. The Guardian
Spread
will
out
be
around the circles
empowered.
to make it easy for the bombs. Thanks to Rick for the suggestion.
Charge depleted.
Meltdown, get out.
In progress.
All right. Let's have the off tank stand behind them, and then move up to take that Sunder.
Illumination initiated.
Okay, I only got one.
My DPS
Yeah, I
is
only got
so
one that time.
terrible right now.
Alright. So that's how it works.
So I'm gonna try to go for this one right behind you, blue.
The big damage that comes out is after meltdown. So if you have a lockstone or a pot, or something like that, do it on.
Oh, God, you bombed me. Fuck.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was far enough.
In.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in
Now we gotta get out.
Big damage. All the defensive if you have it.
Beware.
Alright, so Scott, be behind him or on his hip.
Illumination.
Here's the first Sunder. Alright, I'm leaving. Good. About 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to res.
There's 4 stands if we want to.
Worth it to see how far we can get this over here. Because I gotta learn how to do my cooldowns and everything for this. Alright, so here's the first protocol, stay out. Alright, get in.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted.
Meltdown, get out.
Meltdown in progress.
The big damage off the defensive.
Beware.
Bombs and lasers. Alright, Scott's gonna take a Sunder soon.
Illumination initiated.
Pawning.
Oh,
Oh, I got no mustache. It's there. That is light.
I'm kind of trying to find out if there's like a point where he's gonna purge again, but then we don't have any more
yeah,
stones
he's gonna
up.
purge again when he hits the 0, and then we're gonna wipe.
Yeah, that's the basically end rage.
Yep. All right. Let's eat dirt.
Oh, my booty.
Sorry.
Bomb each other. Let's just bomb each other. This time, let's bomb each other.
Get bombed.
So what, I guess, do we want to cycle on cooldowns for activates?
Beware.
That's why this fight is so good with doing this.
Beware.
You can do the
Ciphers defended.
Spirit
Returning
Shelf
to
for this fight.
dormancy.
They actually recommend Priest Going Discipline for this, but we can do our cooldowns. We can do Spirit Link on the first one. But it'd be best so like when we run L after the meltdown, have a point that we actually run to.
Yeah.
So
we don't
like,
get much time before it happens, too.
yeah, exactly.
And Scott can give you a dome.
Yeah, so we have a dome. We have your Spirit Link, I have my Halo, Divine Hymn, and my Salvation.
Hunters can turtle.
There's 3, well, AoE wise, there's 3 big meltdowns. That is the huge damage dealer.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll have cooldowns for the third one, so that might be where we want everybody to save their personal cooldowns.
Find out a little more about the Guardian of the first
Well,
one.
if we actually do it right, we should be able to do like
Pulled by the jailer's chains from a distant, unknown realm.
and then I
This
can use
malfunctioning
Salvation
Guardian
for the
seeks to protect the unscrutable knowledge
Because
known
Salvation,
as
you-
ciphers.
third.
Uses the loss of his
Spirit-
power
or,
to
Divine
obliterate
Hymn, I can
any who
actually-
would attempt to
it's a
plunder
huge heal as
of
well,
its
but it's
enigmatic
I stand
maker.
still, so if a beam comes up or something like that on me, I have to move. But to like possibly have like a marker like right here, and then Kenny, like if you could put like a portal right here to like blue to here. I don't know if we'll actually have the cooldown up for this next one. I think it's a 3-minute cooldown, right? Once you click the portal.
5 minutes.
Is it 5 minutes? Well, we'll be able to do it for the first one for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 1.5 minutes. I was thinking of how long it lasts.
Oh, it's 1.5. Well, actually, that should be fine then. You'll have to put a portal every single time though. So like,
It's fine.
before the meltdown, so we can have this one already at blue. Everyone clicks the portal. When meltdown happens, I'll teleport us back here. Then we'll do Spirit Link here for the meltdown, and then put a portal up to yellow, and then portal back here again. Then we'll use my Divine Hymn, and then green here. So you have to put 3 different portals down. Did you guys put a feast down up there? I'm sorry.
I was waiting for bacon.
Oh, gotcha.
Airbot's up in here.
Can't have food without bacon.
The first one we seem to survive pretty well. Scott, do you want to put down your dome on the second one, second meltdown?
Just
Okay.
nuclear.
It's been nerfed though.
Oh,
Like
has
it, yeah, it only absorbs 130k damage total. It's nerfed to like only let do 100% of my health.
Well, I mean that's still defensive for us, so I still say it's still worth it. On the
I
first
like
one,
it.
we'll probably see if we can just have
Dead
Bacon
or
do his
alive?
shout too. So we'll have Spirit Link and Shout first one. We'll have your Anti-Magic Zone and my Divine Hymn for the second one. And then third one, Salvation should be able to keep everyone up.
Log hopper.
Salvation heals for a ton, plus it puts Renew and Paramendine on people, every single person in the raid.
That. Big rub. That. I know how one is devouring. Eldritch.
Welcome back, Bacon.
Affliction. I think that's suitable for here. Larger. A little after that. I know, but it's getting larger.
If the portals don't last long enough, or like the cooldown on the portal, we could always have you do the first one and the last one, Kenny, and then we can have Nap do Roar. Get out.
I am well fed.
I will be happy to. Seem to be the only druid who has that.
So you would do the blue one, the first one, and the last one. So you would basically put a portal to blue from red, and then for the second one you would put it from green to red, and then we'll do a roar in the middle.
Then my roar is number 2.
Yeah. So first meltdown, Kenny portal. Second meltdown is a Nap roar. Third meltdown is Kenny portal again. Bacon. So we're gonna have you do your rallying on the first meltdown with the Spirit Link. And what we decided is doing Kenny's lock portal. He's gonna have it up at blue. When meltdown happens, click on the portal. We'll go over here to red, and then we're gonna have Spirit Link for the first one and your shout, and then we're gonna do Divine Hymn and Anti-Magic Zone for the second one, with Nap's Roar to get out, and then the third one we'll have another lock portal by green to red, and then we'll do my Salvation. Yes. So red is gonna be the meeting point, so that we stack for defensives. Boom.
Sounds like a plan.
5, 4, 3.
Ooh, excuse me.
1.
Defend ciphers. Sentry materialized.
Bust.
Beware.
Oof.
Elimination initiated.
I'm just running into everything today. Like, oh, this looks like it's gonna hurt. Let me just run right underneath
Which one am I
it.
going to first?
Blue. So blue's first.
Beware.
Alright, first protocol. Alright, now
Beware.
in.
Beware.
Meltdown happens, click on the
Link
portal.
established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted.
Meltdown, click portal.
Meltdown in progress.
Sterling.
Sentry materialized. Beware.
And spread out.
That was close.
Elimination
Got hit by that beam again.
initiated.
Put a heal on myself.
Ton of damage going out. We're going to yellow next.
Beware. Beware.
Purge number 1.
Beware.
Purge number 2 in. Oh.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
You ready to run out?
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Oh. 2 3/4 minutes to res. Urging protocol number 1. Get in.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Forgot with that.
Charge depleted.
Click.
Meltdown in progress.
Anything you can survive right here. Use Slock Stones if you have to.
Okay, get away from green. Scott's gonna take his Sunders.
Elimination initiated.
I died.
Well, that's purging protocol number 1. That's number 2. Alright. Let's see if we can get to this phase with everybody up.
Ciphers defended. Returning to dormancy.
Plan looked like it worked pretty well.
Yeah, I think it works pretty well. It's just so much damage. Do we have to let him cast the first purging?
Yep, to kill the Citadels. The sentries.
Can we just avoid the sentries?
No, they do raid-wide damage. They do raid-wide damage in addition to their silence. But you don't have to wait for him. You can go into the circle before, and before he's brought close to it. It's not like getting near the core is gonna hurt you. Rook, can't you DPS him while he's energizing? I don't think I don't think it does less damage while he's getting charged. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we could try that.
Somehow my DBM for this raid was off.
So, Rook, are you saying sort of like a delayed kick interrupt where you let somebody get almost done with the cast and then kick them? Is that kind of what you're aiming at for this?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Okay, so like let the second protocol get about 75% of the way through and then drag them to the core?
Yeah. No, Rook, that's what Nap's
What?
saying. Nap, yeah, just wait for the cast to go a little bit longer before you bring him in.
gonna eat food.
Or. Yeah, 1 second.
Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh.
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Defend ciphers. Sentry materialized. Beware. Elimination initiated.
Thunder number 1.
How'd you
Watch out
move?
for Thunder 2.
Beware.
Urging protocol number 1.
Beware.
2 is being cast.
Everyone get in the circle though.
Not quick enough.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Jump off.
Hey, we get a chance to jump off.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in process.
Ciphers defended. Returning to dormancy.
I think we gotta make sure he's near the stone by 50% on his bar.
Just notice you can mount right here, so if anybody needs a repair, go for it.
I got what you need! Hurry back!
Yo. I think the best attempt we had so far was a.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defend ciphers. Sentry
Last.
materialized. Beware. Elimination initiated.
Thunder number 1.
Beware.
Urging protocol number 1.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware. Illumination
Actually, I
initiated.
got hit by the laser and the thing hovered over me.
It hurts really bad. I don't know what it is.
Beware. Beware.
Urging protocol number 1.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware. Illumination initiated.
Thunder number 1.
Tried to hit turtle, but couldn't.
Beware. Beware.
Urging protocol number 1.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Alright, wipe it out.
Charge depleted.
Hug the meltdown.
In progress.
Nope.
Beware.
Hey, there's an actual floor down here.
Illumination initiated. Ciphers defended. Returning.
It is too difficult for me to get from that far core to the red area and pop anti-magic shell in time.
Do we want to put the red right where the boss is in the center? So just move them left, back to center, back to center, and then right back to center?
Yeah, that would probably be easier. Is it far enough away though?
Should be. You only have to be outside the circle of it. So I think 15 yards.
Yeah, just 15 for the big damage.
Yeah, then yeah, put it in the center because it's just too far to run. And the further you run, the less time off DPS as well.
Bum, bum, bum.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Defend ciphers.
Bloodlust.
Sentry materialized.
I fucked up my.
Beware. Elimination.
Taking my
initiated.
Sunder.
Beware.
Protocol number 1.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
He got stuck.
Beware.
Scott's gonna take the Sunder, get away from him.
Elimination initiated.
Alright, now get away from me. Heads up, tally, tally, tally.
Don't worry, I'm watching.
Beware.
I swear this ball was.
Beware.
Alright, purge protocol number 1.
Beware.
Purge protocol number 2.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered. Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Watch laser.
Alright, I'm about ready to get Sunder. Don't be near me.
Elimination
Here it is.
initiated.
Getting out of dodge.
I swear that fucking thing curves just to hit you.
It does.
It, yeah, sort of.
It looks like it does because it fucking follows your ass.
It's like a drunken lazy chase.
Beware.
See, there it goes, curving right towards me, motherfucker.
Beware.
Purge,
Beware.
purge protocol number 1.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Spread out.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Stack up.
Alright,
Beware.
fire it in.
Scott's gonna take a Sunder soon. Do not be near green.
Elimination initiated.
Alright, don't be near me.
I'm nearly in.
Watch the orb.
Tacos.
I'm gonna pop anti-magic shell
Beware.
on the second protocol.
just got my
Nathan,
exhilaration.
go
off.
ahead and use rallying strike.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
That was Sam.
Beware. Beware.
Better. Just gotta get more people living to down the
Beware.
stretch.
Ciphers defended. Returning to dormancy.
Yeah, Mojo, I don't think Spirit Shell is doing as much. I think it was better that time. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's doing as much as this.
I think also everyone needs to get in the circle before the first purging protocol goes off, except for the tank, because I think that will reduce the damage a little bit. Since it's a AoE reduction for being in the circle.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Bacon, let's use your shout for the first one. Go ahead and use it when he does his first protocol cast instead of the meltdown. And then save your second shout for when he does, like, after the last stone and we don't have any more stones yet. We'll use that as like a last resort kind of thing.
What's up?
Yeah, I can call for it.
Do we want to do anything during a protocol if everybody's going to be in and protected? It still seems like maybe the meltdown's the best way to do everything.
Well, protocol is a huge chunk too.
But people haven't been getting in the circle beforehand.
Right.
I think the circle will reduce the damage. It's supposed to.
I mean, that's fine. We can do it that way too. I can pop Halo for every circle, so I've been using that as like a, not a cooldown, but like a big.
And I think
AoE
this,
heal.
I figured out why you had to kill the sentries, because if the sentry's active when you go into the circle, it's just gonna silence you since it kind of targets people.
Do we have food?
Yeah, I was waiting for Rook to say he was back. Case.
Oh, gotcha.
And said, "Be right back, bourbon."
Plenty of people still need to eat this feast. This fight makes me kind of mad that non-resto druids have lost so much of their utility. Like, in the past, if Scott was tanking one of the meltdowns, like, I would have had Tranquility, I would have had Innervate. I mean, now the best I can do is grab a book and talent into Heart of the Wild and, like, do resto cosplay for one of these, but kind of makes me a little mad.
Oh, my booty hurts.
5, 1.
Defend. Ciphers. Sentry materialized. Beware. Elimination initiated.
Thunder.
Everyone get ready to go into the circle.
We can just go ahead and move there now. We're gonna get another,
Beware. Beware.
Does that do a damage reduction?
it still hurt.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Link established. The Guardian will be
Ready to
empowered.
Quick portal.
No, there's no portal.
Oh, portal in the
somewhere
back. Gotcha.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Thanks, Fred.
Scott's gonna get sundered.
Elimination initiated.
Text me. Is that a direct or was that?
Beware.
Alright, get in the circle.
Beware.
They can go ahead and shout.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Spread out.
Oh, early.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Beware.
Spread out.
I'm gonna get sundered soon.
Elimination
Here
initiated.
comes.
Beware.
Light have innervate. Thank you.
Beware.
Gonna have purging soon.
Beware.
Get
There
in.
it is.
Beware.
Link established. The Guardian will be empowered.
Spread out.
Charge depleted. Meltdown in progress.
Beware.
Force the moon goes right on you.
Alright, Scott's gonna get sundered soon.
Elimination.
There it is.
initiated.
Oh, sorry.
The symbol of hope.
That's what Death Strike was made for. I'll have anti-magic shield up for the second cast of Purging Protocol.
Beware.
Going berserk.
Spread out.
I'll have Great Light.
I got some defensive left still.
Bacon on the first Purging Protocol. Go ahead and use your shout.
Beware.
Red.
Beware.
Sack up and use Gritling.
Beware.
Oh my god.
Stronger son.
Beware.
At 5%.
Beware.
So that's where the DPS. That's the DPS check right there.
Cyphers defended.
Lasts about 2
Returning to
protocols.
dormancy.
Maybe it's somebody didn't click a portal early.
Yeah, and my not taunting from Scott got rook killed.
But I think that's definitely the way to do it right there, honestly. That was very well executed.
Flaps are down, take a break.
That's fine, Bacon. I actually didn't call it out.